Back here on Jiggy Jag TV, also JiggyJagTV.com. I'm, of course, Jigman Freud, and I'm out here with Joseph Vincelli. What's going on, bro? We did the little radio thing a while back, and I'm glad to finally meet you in person.
Absolutely.
This is, I wouldn't let that get around. Now, you're out here Smoky Hill River Festival. You're roving for the first part, and then you're going to be playing a little bit later today.
That's correct.
How did they talk you into do roving? Because you are an award winner. You're like a modern like jazz legend from all the research that I've done. How did they con you into roving around the park?
Well, my first year here was last year, and they had booked all the stage talent, and Sharon said I only have the roving left, and I was doing a tour through Kansas, and I said, well, I have that weekend open, so I said, yeah, I'd like to do it, I'd like to try it out and see how the festival works. And we had such a good time. We had a really good rapport, Sharon and I came back last year and did some master classes and workshops with the kids. And this year, we're talking about the stages. So I played all 3 stages, all 3 days. Wow. So it was pretty a lot of fun.
Now, they're going to have you, either they're going to have you or you already have played with the Salina Symphony, I believe.
The jazz band.
Yes.
I believe it was Central Jazz Band. And we played Friday morning. That went very well. A lot of fun playing with the students, and they've got some really good students in this district. You've got some good players. And we played the Stein stage last night, playing it again on Sunday after Bravo Sunday morning, and we're playing stage 2 tonight, which is Saturday.
Now, with stage 2, you're going to have your band over there, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's the full band.
You've got some talented musicians in this group.
They're a fun bunch of guys, yeah. My keyboardist, as I like to call him, Dr. West, he's earned it. He's a professor at Collin County schools, or colleges in Dallas, outside of Dallas. And extraordinary keyboard player, really good player. Got a bass player I've had for 8 years, really good player, a lot of fun. And my drummer is out of originally from Detroit, and we call her Pocket. And anybody who calls herself Pocket has to be good, and she's very good.
That's the kind of stuff you can put on a T-shirt.
Absolutely.
Now, getting ready for this interview and getting ready for this whole festival, I always do research on people, even though sometimes people who watch these interviews don't think I do any research at all.
No, you did quite a bit. I know that.
Now. When I mentioned you were going to be playing the festival, my mom is a huge fan of you.
Oh, cool.
She saw you at the in Wichita a couple years ago. She said a couple days ago that you have some sort of connection with the Weather Channel. What?
Okay, so she is a bit of a listener. I'll say that. Yeah, I've got a nice listenership down in Wichita. Unfortunately, I've been playing down there for about 10 years. Every time that we've come to Wichita, when we play an outdoor performance, inevitably it stops raining. So it could be downpouring, and all of a sudden the skies open up, except in a good way.
Yeah.
The sun comes out, and that's that. The only time it's ever rained for me in Wichita was in February, when the show was already sold out and it was indoors, so it was okay. But here we are in Salina. Look at it.
Now, your music gets played on the Weather Channel as like background music.
Yeah. Not as much anymore, but they used to do it a lot.
How did this come about?
Well, I was getting a lot of...
you, or did you find them, or did you always want to have music on the Weather Channel?
Yeah,
or what?
We did a national promotion. We did a lot of airplay on the smooth jazz stations.
Yeah.
And one of the formats that we look for is something like the Weather Channel or Sirius XM satellite, and because they definitely play smooth jazz. And ironically, Weather Channel really plays smooth jazz. I think that's exclusively what they play. And so, when you're watching the screen and you're seeing the radar and you hear the music in the background, that's smooth jazz. So they'll play some of my stuff.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Now, you got any new CDs or anything coming out?
The newest one that we have out is called Cocktail Mix from last year, and that's still in the mix for this year as the new release. And it's a fun CD. We've got I have 13 CDs. Almost all of my CDs are primarily original music with just a little bit of cover. And I'm this last one, we decided to do a flip-flop with that. We did some cover material and just a couple of my more standard original tunes, songs that people know from years and years of listening.
Well, go ahead and plug the website.
Yeah, it's josephvincelli.com. And of course, it's got the calendar and the merchandise, that sort of thing.
Do you tweet, Facebook, and all this stuff?
I Facebook. I don't tweet.
Okay.
Only because of time restraints.
Yeah, yeah, because you can't be out here doing this.
Yeah, exactly.
When you're playing these awesome instruments, man.
Yeah, you're calling me up, and I'm not even getting to the phone.
All right, well, let's go watch more here on Jiggy Jag TV.